We have been spending a lot of time telling you about heart disease. It is our nation's #1 killer of both men and women. Also, heart disease is largely preventable. All you have to think about is some steps that you can take in your daily life when it comes to diet and exercise. So Deborah is back.
Yes, I'm back.
Deborah Enos is here. She always has great advice that helps us make some of those simple changes. And we've got 3 things. So I want to start with your first, which is breakfast.
Breakfast.
Right. And I'm going to read a fact to you guys, and then we'll talk about it with Deborah. So men who reported that they regularly skip breakfast had a higher risk of a heart attack or fatal coronary heart disease in a study reported by the American Heart Association journal Circulation. So men who don't have breakfast, higher risk for heart disease.
Right,
Why?
significantly higher.
Yeah.
You know, it's absolutely amazing, you know, why breakfast, it really helps to settle down your blood sugar. I mean, it just, you know, it gives your body the energy it needs to regulate your blood pressure, to keep your brain moving, to, you know, really get that heart pumping, and having the right breakfast makes an even bigger difference. We're not talking donuts and doing a drive-through.
Which is my follow-up question, because sugar is an easy go-to for breakfast
such
because
an easy go-to. It's in
cereals,
everything.
even if you get a
Coffee
granola.
creamer, right.
Okay,
right.
so how do we avoid that pitfall?
Yes, and so starting your day with a fantastic protein is the best way to kill your sweet tooth craving. And I actually even saw a study once that said if you started your day with an animal protein, it can actually kill sugar cravings for 5 to 6 hours, which helps you through that afternoon when you might be craving something sweet.
So animal protein, I think of chicken. What are you talking about?
So I'm talking about yogurt. So I'm a big fan of Tillamook. You know, they're a local company. I love that. Greek yogurt is the one you want to go with. The reason why Greek yogurt, yes, it's a little bit tangy. I know it's got a bit of an acquired taste, but it's because it's filtered, and so it has a different texture, and which also increases the protein content because it also has a little bit less fluid in it. So Tillamook, I love this farm-style Greek yogurt. So here's the kicker. We're adding blueberries. Research has shown that specifically the berry family Mediterranean diet can help to drop heart disease risk 30%.
Blueberries. You had a name for blueberries. You told me
I call them brain berries.
Brain
They're also, I mean, you know, what isn't it good for? It's absolutely amazing. So almonds, so wonderful, another way to boost the protein content, but also the plant sterols that are in those also has been shown to be really helpful in the battle against heart disease and really increasing, you know, helping your body to be strong against it.
That's good. So you're getting your sugars from your berries.
Right.
I like that.
Berries don't have to be fresh. They're very expensive fresh. So, you know, I got the big frozen at Costco.
It works. It
does.
works. Okay, so tip number 1, start with breakfast.
Yes.
Advice number 2 is beans. Add more beans to our diet.
And I did not grow up eating beans or lentils. It
Okay.
just wasn't a big deal. So here's the thing with beans. It's a fantastic hit of fiber. So it is about 15 grams of fiber per serving. Very low calorie and high protein. So the other thing that beans have, and lentils, is magnesium, which really helps to relax your body. I kind of call it a muscle relaxer from the inside out by eating this wonderful food. So most of us don't cook our own beans, but you certainly can. I love that. But if you can't, just buy the canned beans. I'm perfectly fine with it. You can also see this is an S&W, 50% lower sodium, which gets at the American Heart Association approval.
Oh,
which
good.
is
Look
really,
for that label.
Yes, American Heart Association label.
That label's on a lot of things.
It is.
And does it matter what kind of beans you're having?
It
You've
really,
got black?
most of the research I've read is actually on black beans, but you know, at this point, just any beans you can get in. And I know that people are maybe a little bit intimidated by the bean. I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for half a cup. That's a serving of beans. Now, in the research, if you have beans on a daily basis, again, that half a cup, 38% reduction in heart disease risk. Okay, so maybe you don't want them every day, 4 days a week, 22% reduction.
Okay.
Sprinkle them on salads. You've got a nice little taco salad. You can add some crunch and you're good.
All right, we've got about 30 seconds to talk about your 3rd piece of advice, which is take care of your teeth.
Yes.
For your heart.
Isn't that the craziest
Teeth,
thing?
heart?
So there's been lots of research talking about gum disease, inflammation in the mouth that travels south, which is going down into the heart region. So research has shown that taking better care of your teeth, which means flossing. I like these Sunstar dental picks. Have you ever tried these?
I will now.
I know, it's amazing. So I love these. It really, you know, flossing every day, brushing twice a day. And if you can't get these toothpicks, I keep dental floss in the shower. So while you're conditioning your hair.
Good tip. Good tip. All right, I'm going to use that one. Breakfast, beans, oral health. It's great advice for a healthy heart. Thanks, Deborah. Always good to see you. David and Walter, back over to you guys.
Yeah, you could just